Hey guys, this is Light, and there's a new permanent addition to E7 called the Milestone of Radiance. It's right here, it's very shiny, and if you've seen any advertisements about E7 recently, like the 10 free MO5s, this is what it's referring to. So basically, you farm this currency and then you open a bunch of boxes with varying rewards. There's a whole lot of good stuff like molas, powders, charms, and then like there's higher tier of rewards including like 5-star units, RGB and MO5, which is really nice. And there's also this currency that can be used in this shop right here, which is basically a pity shop. You're not intended to actually clear this out at the moment, but there are a lot of nice things in here. So yeah, to get this currency, you have to spend your energy. You have to do arena and you have to win RTA outside of your placement games. So right now it's probably not a good idea to farm this too much because like, you want to save your energy, but if you have a lot of time, you can get a bunch from playing RTA and arena. And actually I have a box right here. This took me like what, 20 RTA games to get, 20 RTA wins to get 2000. And this is the MO5 box. Let's see what I get. I would like a... Wait, everything's a dupe anyway. And then boom, if you get a dupe MO5, you don't get the unit, you don't get galaxy coins, but you get 500 of this currency. And same thing with RGBs, you get 100 coins for duping an RGB, which is pretty weird. I don't know why they don't give you like the whole unit. And then yeah, every time you open a chest, it moves on to the next one. And this chest upgrade probability, this means that this chest has a chance of like, you know, turning into like a better chest. So like this is the base chest, right? And this is like when it upgrades once, and then like it can upgrade again, and then and then the last upgrade could be an MO5. So yeah, you don't get MO5s and 5 stars in general from just these big boxes, because the small boxes can randomly upgrade into them too. But it's pretty unlikely. I think I've gotten like I think I've gotten like 2 upgraded boxes to MO5 so far. So like on top of my 2 guaranteed, I also pulled 2 other ones, which is pretty lucky. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. And as for the shop, so even if you're like an older player, you have all the units, given average RNG, you will not be able to get enough dupes to buy out the shop. Um, I think it's like you need like 10,000. You get like around 10,000, but you need way more than that to buy out the shop. So I would be very careful with what you buy. If I had to prioritize anything, I would definitely get this Moonlight Selector if you're missing an important unit in here. It goes up to Taeyu. And let's see. Do not buy this. If you already bought it, that is a shame. Because they basically nerfed the imprint circuit to only work on PvE. So I spent like 1,000 of my currency on nothing. Cause I don't really need it for PvE. But anyway, if I had to choose like a priority kind of thing, if you're missing a nice MO5 from this, I would definitely prioritize this. This is the Astrium thing that gives you like a nice like equipment that you can choose the substats for. Sorry, that you can roll for substats. And this is the thing that turns it otherworldly. Like it's goes hand in hand with the Astrium. Not sure if I would spend that much on it, but what I would buy though, definitely the bottle. The bottle is the single most important thing ever. And then it kind of depends. If there are any important limited units you're missing, wouldn't hurt to get the selector. But like this hero selector, this artifact selector, definitely not these. Definitely not the gear unless you really want one of these. Here's a 20 speed ring, but this is gonna take forever to get. You would need to pull 5 dupe MO5s to get this, which is pretty ridiculous. It's nice though. It's definitely nice. I don't know what I'm getting, but like I have all the yeah. I would definitely buy the bottle first, and then the rest is kind of up to you. 100% the bottle is like the most value for the price. The gear is pretty whatever. If there's like a specific kind of gear you want, you could argue getting the Astrium and Cosmonium. But otherwise, well, honestly, it might not be a bad idea to just save up for this because remember, you cannot buy everything here. So like, yeah, I would skip all of this and skip these 2 selectors. Only buy this if you need it. Only buy this if you're missing a good MO5 from it. But yeah, the bottle's really good. And then yeah, you mostly wanna choose from stuff on the left side basically. Depends what you need though, but absolutely don't buy any of this. So yeah, very simple system, and it takes a while because like I believe winning in arena only gives you like 15 right now, and winning in RTA gives you like 130. But these boxes get pretty expensive. Like this basic box is already 1,000, and yeah, um, it will be faster though. Like once you start spending a lot of energy, because right now everyone is saving their resources to farm the perfume event that'll be coming in about like a day. So yeah, very exciting. Like on top of like all the free stuff from the perfume shop, you'll also be able to open this at the same time. So yeah, it will be a whole bunch of rewards, which is really nice. Although this is pretty this is pretty annoying because like this is like baiting people into spending energy, but I don't recommend it. I really don't recommend it because again, in about a day or two, there is a possibility for an energy refund event, and this is like baiting you to like spend your resources before then. So but this will also be active for like a day during the energy refund, so would highly recommend saving for that. But yeah, very straightforward system. You do stuff, you get this thing, you open boxes, you get coins, and then you spend your coins on whatever you want here. Very nice system, and you get a bunch of MO5s. You don't get galaxy coins though. You don't get dupe units though, but you get you get new MO5s or a bunch of coins, which is nice. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I hope it helped.